Church,
Morning, Father.
God is good
All the time.
and all the time.
God is good.
Church, we are jars of clay. Jars of clay. And the power of Christ is displayed in our suffering. In our suffering. So today, we celebrate the feast of St. James the Great. And this is sarcastically funny that when Jesus was talking about, prior to this gospel, about his suffering, Jesus was pouring himself. And suddenly their mother came while he's talking about his death. And they said, what did the mother say? Can you promote this too? One on your left and one on your hand, your cabinet members. When you come in glory. She was not listening. And indeed, as Jesus said, they will drink the cup because they both died a martyr's death. But see, church, the treasure that the Apostle Paul was talking about was the gospel of Jesus. The treasure was the grace of God. The treasure is Jesus himself. And he has entrusted this treasure to us, to you and me. Even though in our brokenness, in our sinfulness, in the ways that we forget God each and every day of our lives, he has entrusted this treasure to us. Broken vessels. You know, suffering is not only, I think, the greatest equalizer in our society because everybody suffers, but it is suffering that leads us perfectly to the heart of God. Suffering. You know, Pope Francis is in Canada right now. And he's there to apologize to the many First Nations over there that has suffered mightily. Some by rape, some by abuse, some even by death from the hands of church members, religious orders, priests and nuns. And you think about this. He is apologizing not for his sins, but for the sins of others. What humility is that? How humbling could that feel like? And he cannot even walk because of his sciatica. From a wheelchair, he will apologize. Church, that is suffering. Parents, you know what suffering this is that you undertake for your children. Grandparents, you know what this suffering is about for your family. But it is in that suffering that the power of Christ is revealed. So today, thank God for your suffering. Thank God for your weaknesses. Thank God for your struggles. Thank God for your problems. Because it displays the more, not your glory, but the glory of God displayed in your suffering.